Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel. It is the big one. Yes, I'm here with the build-up show to the Carabao Cup final, which starts in around about 75 minutes or so. So hopefully we'll have, it's just a wee chat, we'll just obviously check what the two teams will be as well. So yeah, get your comments in, get your thoughts down below as well, and it's going to be a very interesting final to say the very least as well. How's everyone feeling? I'm relatively relaxed. I've kind of not watched any football today. I've been kind of just bearing up, for this game, to say the very least. I haven't watched Arsenal Chelsea, so I know that obviously Arsenal are beating Chelsea 1-0 at the moment. I didn't watch the Old Firm derby earlier today as well, so I'm just kind of being very relaxed, very relaxed ahead of this one. I think, look, it's a final. It's a final. Newcastle are obviously looking to win this one for the first time in 71 years. But Liverpool, obviously, we're looking to win another one, our 11th League Cup, which would be absolutely amazing. But look, get your thoughts down below. Get your thoughts how you guys are feeling, and yeah, we'll talk, and obviously we'll have team news as well from the big game as well. Good afternoon, Daz. Hope you're well. Big up, Douglas. Big up to you as well. Hope you are well. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. And also, good afternoon to Stephen Dewar as well. I'm excited for the Liverpool game today. As am I. As am I. I'm just double checking if there is any team news. I haven't seen anything yet. I know that they do release obviously the team news. I do know that they release the team news usually 75 minutes before as well. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any team news at this moment in time. But when we do, we'll obviously talk about it. But yeah, look, big day, big day, especially for Jarell Kwanzaa. I think it's the safest thing to say. Jarell Kwanzaa is one of those players where you would say, I think it's a big day for him because obviously there's no Trent Alexander-Arnold, there's no Connor Bradley, so it will be a big day, and whoever it is against on that left hand side, will it be Harvey Barnes? Obviously maybe it's start Alexander Isaac at left wing? Who knows? But look, big day for Kwanzaa. Whoever starts in goal, it's a big day as well. It's a big day anyway, isn't it? It's a big day for these kind of games. And look, it's going to be a real good game, I think as well. And you know what? Last year, everyone didn't give us a hope. I think this game today, we probably go in slight favourites. I think is the safest thing to say. Which as again, I am still remaining relatively relaxed about this game. As well, and I think that's what people have to start as well. Hello to John Conway as well. Hope you're well, mate. Good evening. Good afternoon, Jordan Hyman as well. Hope you're well. Who do I start up top? Well, this would be honestly my starting sort of attack. If I'm being honest, what I think we should do is what we did against City. I think the 4-2-2-2. So you have obviously Maka as the sort of the holding midfielders. Then you've got Sal on one wing, either Diaz or Gakpo on the other wing, and then Curtis Jones and Soboslai, which really worked against Manchester City. So that would be my attack, Daz. To be honest with you, but we'll see. We will see, won't we? We will see. And hello, Retro Chip Plays as well. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Let me just double check if there is any team news yet. I don't think so. Apparently, Fulham have just gone 1-0 up against Tottenham as well. So. Yeah, no, there is no team news yet. But as I said, we will get it very shortly. I would imagine as well. But look, Obviously, Newcastle United, they will have their threats. The safest thing to say, they've got it's 2-0 Fulham. Oh my goodness, Chips. That is quite something, to say the very, very least. No, I don't think those two are reliable at the moment. I think it's the safest thing to say. Darwin has been going through a wee period of games where he comes on, doesn't really make an impact. Like against PSG, he didn't really make a big impact at all. And Jota, unfortunately, I think the injuries it just came too ahead of him. And I think when you look at that as well, injuries have just got the better of him. I think it's the safest thing to say, as well. Hello, Napoon. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Big up to you as well, Napoon. Hope you're good. Nathan is doing fine, mate. Nathan is doing fine. Yes, he said his first word. It was Dada. Dada was his first word, as well. Oh, Dazza saying it's out on Anfield Edition, right? Anfield Edition. Let me see. Um, I don't really follow that page because I just want to obviously be very, very careful. Here we go. Here we go. Team news is in. Team news is in. So Liverpool lineup is as follows: Kelleher in goal. Kelleher starts. I thought it might be Kelleher. I did say in the preview last night. I did say that I had a feeling that Kelleher would start. I had a feeling that Kelleher will start. So it's Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberg, Sobozloi, McAllister, Salah, Diaz, Jota. There we go. So that is the Liverpool team to play Newcastle. Just to go again, Kelleher starts ahead of Allison. That is what is happening. Kelleher starts ahead of Allison. So it's Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Sobozloi, Salah, Diaz, and Jota. So that is the lineup. I'm amazed Jota starts. I will be honest. I'll be honest, I am very, very surprised by that. I didn't think Jota would start. I did not think Jota would start, to say the very, very least. But look, we'll see. We will see what will happen today, and it is very, very surprising. But look, that is the case. That is the case. Kelleher does start, as well. Let me see if I can find the Newcastle lineup because that hasn't come out yet. I don't think, unless they're actually. Oh, there's more. By the way, people on Twitter are quite interesting, to say the very, very least. Um, as well. I'm just checking if there's any Newcastle team news so far. Chippy. I don't not seeing anything at the moment. Stephen Jura says you are a great dad. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Still too nervous to predict anything. Look, I'll be honest. I've been relatively calm. I've been relatively calm ahead of this game. But look, we'll see. We'll see we'll see what happens, won't we? Kelleher, wow, yes, absolutely. That is the big, big news as well. Not that I'm complaining, of course, just wasn't expecting that Newcastle team. I haven't seen anything from the Newcastle journalists yet, to say the very, very least. No, I haven't seen anything. But yeah, the Liverpool team is out. The Liverpool team is out. It's still 1-0 to Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal beating Chelsea. So Arsenal move 12 points behind Liverpool now in the Premier League. So that is the case. So yeah, Liverpool are now 12 points clear of only the 12 points clear of Arsenal. Arsenal beat Chelsea by 1-0, and quite frankly, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. I'm happy with that team. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it as well. Obviously, Kelleher, the cup keeper, safest thing to say. I know people did say that they maybe want Allison to start, but I think you look at that from a sort of an outsider's point of view. Kelleher has had a very good season, and he's been very, very good recently. So I think that's really, really good to say the very, very least. You know me by now, mate. when we play a Sunday League team, it's just me. Aye, absolutely, absolutely, mate, absolutely, indeed. Um, but yeah, apparently Chelsea were very terrible. To be fair, I haven't actually seen the Chelsea game. I know Napoon's in the chat there, but I haven't seen anything, but a lot of people are actually saying Chelsea were utter rubbish on in this game, to say the very least. So yeah, just for people who obviously joining in late, the Liverpool team is out. So it is Kelleher in goal, Kwanzaa, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai, Diaz, Jota, and Salah. And yeah, that is good. That is very, very good. So look, I've got to say, I think it's very, very interesting to say the very, very least. But look, I think Kelleher starting is massive, and he hasn't let us down when we played at Wembley. He hasn't let us down. He has not let us down. So that is the main thing I can say. The main thing I can say, he has not let us down since he has been at Wembley. So big, big day for him. Big, big day for Kwanzaa to start right back. But Kwanzaa did play very well when he came on against PSG the other night. So he'll have a big, big day ahead of him. He'll have a big, big day ahead of him. And we'll see what happens as well. I've read that comment anyway. But look, very, very interesting to say the very, very least. And I think as well, redemption for Gravenberch, because we all know what happened last season. Caicedo did actually, have Gravenberch out of this game, out of the final. He did start the final, but he was injured. So this is a chance for redemption for Ryan Gravenberch, I think, to say to the very, very least. And yeah, the big, big day for Jota, to say the very least. And then, Diaz and Salah. And this is quite interesting. Salah has scored one goal in 11 cup finals for Liverpool, and that was against Tottenham. So yeah, this is going to be a big, big day. Whoever is the left back for Newcastle, they're going to have a good game against Salah. It's safest thing to say. So we'll see. We'll see what happens today as well. But yeah, team news should be imminent from Newcastle now as well. But yeah, that's the Liverpool team out there. Fulham beat Tottenham by 2-0 as well. I've just had a message from my Sunderland friend saying that they're shitting themselves and hoping that Liverpool win as well. So yes, obviously very excited for this final. Very, very excited for this final. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Ahead of this one, because it's a big one. It is a very, very big one, to say the very, very least. And also, if you are enjoying the stream, please do remember to hit that like button. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button as well. It's good to be back live with you guys, and yeah, it's good to be back. Douglas, did you watch the Celtic Rangers game? I'll be honest, John. At the start of the stream, I did actually say that I haven't watched any football today. So I was aware of, obviously, the Celtic Rangers game happening. I was aware of the Sheffield Derby as well happening as well. And I no, I've not watched it. I've not watched it. But what I will say, it was a real good thing to say. And look, it's going to be very, very good to United Jack. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. So yeah, that you can go, mate. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Up the Reds, mate. So nervous. We'll chat soon. Thank you very much. And yeah, United Jack, you are blocked. So yeah, I'm not having that as well. Right, team news should be now out for Newcastle. Let me just see if the Newcastle team is out. Should be out. So Newcastle's team is as follows. Wow. Okay. Well. Right. So Newcastle starting 11 is as follows: Nick Pope in goal. Nick Pope starts for Newcastle. Wow, that has shocked me. I thought Dubravka would have started. In all honesty, I was very, very surprised by that as well. Trippier, Cher, Byrne, and Livermento at the back. So is Livermento versus Salah? That will be very, very interesting. Or is it Trippier against Salah? We'll need to wait. Need to wait and see with that one. But so as follows: Pope, Trippier, Cher, Byrne, Livramento. Then it is that midfield of Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, and Joe Linton is back. Joe Linton is back for Newcastle. Then it is Harvey Barnes, Alexander Isak, and Jacob Murphy. So that is the Newcastle United starting 11. Substitutes for Newcastle, of course, Dubravka, Wilson, Target, Kraft, Usula, Willock, Longstaff, Miley, and Neve. So that is the Newcastle United starting 11. And basically, what we need to do is basically hit any shot on goal, because Newcastle United are so interesting. So interesting to say the very, very least. Yeah, I've got to say that Newcastle side surprises me with Pope being in goal. I thought it would have been Dubravka. I thought it would have been Dubravka, but it is obviously Nick Pope. So, yeah, look, we've got to be shooting on sight. We have to be shooting on sight, because Nick Pope, the last game against Liverpool, he was very, very shaky. When I was at Anfield in that game, he was very shaky. So we'll need to see what will happen. Obviously, the last Newcastle goalkeeper to play in a Carabao Cup final was obviously Dolores Karius in that game. So obviously Nick Pope today, big day for Nick Pope, has got to be said, because I honestly thought Martin Dubravka, with most of the games he's been playing for Newcastle, played in both games against Arsenal, if you seem to remember as well, and he didn't put a foot wrong. I'm amazed that Nick Pope's gone to start in this game. I really am. I'm very, very surprised by that. Hello, Everest. No, I will not be doing a watch alone. I'll be watching it from I'll be watching it from the sofa. I'll be watching it from the sofa. So yeah, I will be doing that. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not the watch alone kind of person. I know there's obviously a couple of more people that do watch alongs, but yeah, I think it's going to be a real interesting game, to say the very, very least. But yes, Geordie's in. Hello, mate. Hello. How are you feeling, mate? How are you feeling? Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Yeah, look, it's a big day for you. Yeah, I'm amazed you're starting Pope. I am very, very surprised you're starting Pope. I thought you would have started Martin Dubravka, to say the very, very least. But look, just a recap on the teams. Liverpool lineup as follows: Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, McAllister, Soboslai, Jota, Diaz, Salah. And then Newcastle are as follows: Pope, Trippier, Cher, Byrne, Livramento, Tonali, Joe Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Barnes, Isak, and Jacob Murphy. So that is the Newcastle team. That's the Liverpool team. And yeah, we'll be gearing up for this as well. Up the two army, yeah. Look, I have absolutely no hard feelings if you guys win today. Would not be against it at all. But obviously, I want to win. Obviously, I want to win. Yeah, obviously, I want Liverpool to win. But no, if Newcastle do go on and win it, then fair play. You know, first trophy in 71 years. It would be absolutely amazing. Big up to all the Newcastle fans. Absolutely, Everest. Absolutely. Big up to all the Geordies out there. They're a very, very good side, and yeah, they're very, very good, to say the very, very least. So yeah, I think it is very, very good to say the very, very least. Geordie says Pope was absent the last time we played United in the final. Yeah, it was. Loris Karius. It was Loris Karius. Remember, if you remember that as well. I've just blocked that United Jack, by the way. I don't know what he was writing there. Hope this time he delivers. Well, I did. I was at the game a couple of weeks ago, Geordie, and I didn't think Nick Pope had a very, very good game against Liverpool. So that's going to be very, very interesting today. Obviously, as I've said, Nick Pope doesn't give me the bit of confidence. Dubravka, for me, think he has been very good servant for Newcastle. I'm very surprised Nick Pope is playing in this game. I am surprised. But obviously, key battles: Harvey Barnes against Kwanzaa. I think we've already said it. Harvey Barnes is a very, very good player. No Anthony Gordon. Obviously, he's obviously a, a big miss, but obviously it's a big day for Harvey Barnes. Big day for Harvey Barnes. Stephen, I don't know what he was talking about, mate. I don't know what he was talking about. Probably trying to just make trouble. Just make trouble. But yeah, I'm not there for any troublemakers or anything like that. But yeah, Barnes against Kwanzaa, that's going to be absolutely massive. Definitely needs some protection from Kanate. I think that's the main thing, because obviously Kwanzaa at right back, Kanate at right centre back as well. That's going to be very, very intriguing, to say the very, very least. So that is definitely a key battle. Robertson against Jacob Murphy, that's another key battle. I think Jacob Murphy is a very, very good player. I think he's had a very good season for Newcastle as well. And then obviously the big one is obviously Van Dijk and Konate against Isak, which I'll be honest, Isak has a good scoring record against Liverpool. Has a very, very good goal scoring record against Liverpool. So look, going to be very, very intriguing, to say the very least. It is a battle. We'll see what happens, but for me, Isak is absolutely massive in this game. Absolutely massive. If you keep him quiet, then I think we get joy from this game. I do think we get joy from this game. And again, the midfield battle as well is going to be very, very key. Obviously, we've got Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai. Newcastle have obviously got Joe Linton, Tonali, and Bruno Guimaraes as well. So real good players on show. Real good players on show. Tally ho, Gary. Just got back from Amsterdam a few days ago. 4-2 Liverpool. Yeah, get your score predictions in the chat, guys. Get your score predictions in the chat, and I will read them. We'll read them out as well. Gary, I hope you had a good time in Amsterdam, mate. Hope you had a good time in Amsterdam. You think your players will be out of memory of that PSG game and be ready mentally? Yes, I do. Yes, I think the best game to bounce back in is a final. I think is the safest thing to say. I think it is, it's a good way to bounce back. It's a good game to have after losing to PSG. It is very, very good to have. So yeah, I think it's going to be very, very key for that as well. But look, we've definitely got to get out of our heads. As well. Ever saying, "Well, Gary, such a bold prediction. Big up to you." Absolutely. Everest is going 2-2. Then Liverpool win in extra time. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping it's done in 90 minutes. To be honest, I don't think I could go through extra time, especially after last time as well with the Chelsea game. I don't think I'd go through that again, but you never know. Stephen's going 1-0 to Liverpool as well. Let me just double check the two benches as well, because we haven't actually had the Liverpool bench yet. But I'd imagine that our bench is probably, Jordy, let me know in the chat if you agree with this, but I think our bench is probably stronger than I think it is stronger than Newcastle's. So yeah, so our bench is as follows: Alisson, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Tsimikas, and McConnell. So there we go. That is the Liverpool bench. So yeah, I think coming off the bench, you've got obviously Nunes, you've got Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Simicus. I think those will probably come on. As well. So yeah, so Allison, Endo, Nunes, Chiesa, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Simicus, and McConnell. That's our bench. Let me just double check the Newcastle bench again as well. So they've got Dubravka, Wilson, Target, Kraft, Osula, Willock, Longstaff, Miley, and Neve. Right. So I suppose the only one really there you could say could maybe make a difference on the bench probably Callum Molson. I know he's not the Callum Molson of old. I know that he's not the Callum Molson that scores a lot of goals, but time to make yourself a hero, don't you? Time to make yourself a hero, and that would be something really really good for Newcastle to have that as well. Willock again. I'm not too surprised that Joe Linton's back. I think Joe Linton back is absolutely huge for Newcastle, and I always had a feeling that Willock was going to be on the bench as well. But I think the biggest surprise for me, and I think if anyone late is joining, Nick Pope starts in goal for Newcastle. I was thinking it might be Dubravka. I thought Dubravka would have started in goal, and then I suppose the surprise as well as Kelleher starting for Liverpool. But look, whatever happens, it's going to be a fascinating final. It's going to be an absolutely fascinating final. And yeah, let's hope for a very good game. Let's hope for a real good game. Two high quality sides. Going to be a very very good game, I reckon, as well. Good afternoon, elevator. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Yeah, I don't see any game changers on Newcastle bench. I could be wrong. Yeah, I am looking at it right now, and I if it does come down to the benches, who we can bring on, I think we've got players that can hurt Newcastle. Curtis Jones is there, Elliott, Nunes, Gakpo as well. Gakpo to come off the bench, be fresh as well. That would be very very good. It'd be very very good to stay. I'm going Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 1. I think they will score one because Isak is actually starting this time, and Wilson missed two sitters last time. Yes, Wilson. Yes. Callum Wilson, not the same player. Not the same player, to say the very, very least. As well. Why is Kelleher playing and not Allison? I think it's just a case of Kelleher playing more games in the Carabao Cup, to be honest. And he is a cup keeper. He is a cup keeper. And I think as well, I think Allison played against Tottenham. Actually, to be fair, in that Tottenham game, Allison could have had a cigar, pipe, and as well. Sorry. Someone just tried to phone me, so had to get that out of the way first. But no, look, it is very very interesting to say the very very least. I will also say as well that Kelleher starting is not surprising, and I'll tell you this why. Because I think when we look at Kelleher, cup keeper, he has been the cup keeper all season. Jaros has obviously played against Brighton, did his part as well. So I think when they was always coming to the final, I always had a feeling Kelleher would start. I'd always had a feeling that Kelleher would start. But Allison, look, we play Everton next. He'll be back for that game. He'll be back for that game. This could potentially be the last game Kelleher plays in Liverpool shirt. I will say that now. I think this is probably Kelleher's last game in the Liverpool shirt, potentially. So big game for him. Big game for him. Big up, Chris Welsh. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you are good. Wilson, the only option for Newcastle off the bench, really. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. If we go to penalties, they better not. They better make sure Darwin does not take one. Yeah, absolutely. As well. I'm confident it'll be an interesting game. I'm saying 2-0 to Liverpool. Yeah, I think it will be as well. I knew from the daisy. I knew from the beginning. I knew from the beginning when Darwin stepped up versus PhD, he was going to mess it up. Yeah, I think so as well. I think so as well. Kelleher is our lucky tournament final winner, to be honest. Yeah, he is. He's real interesting character, to say the very very least, and that will be very, very good to say. And yeah, 100% record in cup finals. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely indeed. So yeah, look, Salah against Livermento. I think we've got to say that as well. Thoughts to those that watched Arsenal Chelsea. I heard it was a very, very poor game. Arsenal won with a goal from Moreno. As I said at the top of the show, Chris, I haven't watched any football today, so I didn't watch any football. I didn't watch anything really. So yeah, look, I haven't watched any games today. Chris, I wish I was watching paint dry than watching that crap. Yeah, I suppose as well. You had in the morning the F1. You had the morning the F1 as well. So that was on earlier this morning as well. So yeah, load the big weekend is what they call it. The big weekend is what they call it, to say the very very least. But yeah, Salah against Livermento or Salah against Trippier. Who knows? I know Livermento does play at left back sometimes. I know Trippier has played at left back against for England anyway, as well. So be interesting to see. But I'd imagine with looking at the team, it's probably Livermento at left back and Trippier right back. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking right now. Is I think it will be um, Trippier right back and Livermento left back. So Livermento against Salah. That's going to be a very very key battle. And then obviously on the other hand, you've got Trippier against Diaz as well. So and Trippier isn't quite the quickest. He's not quite the quickest at the moment. So that will be very, very interesting to say the very, very least. What will be happening? To say the very, very least. Arsenal Chelsea let down today. Everything else was entertaining, including F1 this morning. Yeah, well done, Lando Norris. Lando Norris. Well done, Lando Norris, as well. I was hopeful on the Chelsea, but yeah, that was a boring match. Yeah, was a boring match. Was a boring match. Fulham Spurs match was more entertaining. Yeah, Fulham 2, Spurs 0. I think that one finished. Good afternoon, Craig, or is it Matthew? Good afternoon, anyone. Any to you both, mate. Hope you're well. I'm doing very well, my friend. Doing very well. I really don't see Spurs as a big six club anymore. After what I watched today, if Newcastle win today, Spurs should officially be replaced by Newcastle. Yeah, Spurs are not doing very good either. Midfield battle is even. Both forwards against each other, full backs, key battles. Yeah, 100%. And obviously Isaac against Kanati and Van Dijk, as well. And yeah, big up to the Cherries fans. Big up to the Cherries. Of course, Bournemouth did lose yesterday against Brentford, which was an unlucky game, unlucky result for them, to say the very, very least. Yeah, Norris holding off Max at the end, which feels an early statement for Norris. Huge, absolutely huge that he managed to win this one, as well. But yeah, look, midfield battle, fullbacks against the forwards as well. Going to be a very interesting game. Score prediction. I don't like doing score predictions for finals, but looking at that team, it is absolutely huge day for Diogo Jota, and hopefully he does well. Hopefully he does well. I'm gonna keep my prediction was I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool. I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool. I think sorry Jordy, I know you're still in the chat, my friend, but I am gonna go 2-0 Liverpool. I'm gonna go Salah and I think I said Sobozloy, so I'm gonna go Sobozloy and Salah with the goals, as well. And look, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in this game. I hope Bournemouth get at least Conference League. I hope Bournemouth get any European football. That would be absolutely amazing for a club like Bournemouth, to get any European football. And yeah, imagine European football at the Vitality. That would be absolutely fantastic for Bournemouth, to say the very very least. It was a poor performance, mate. Kepa was at fault for the first, coming and not claiming. Second was a right mix-up at the back. I think the international break was very much needed. I think it was. I think it is. I think it has been coming for Bournemouth. That been on a very, very good run that you would have a bit of a blip. But look, you've been fabulous. You've been absolutely fabulous this season so far, and long, long may it continue. Long, long may it continue as well. Szoboszlai just scoring back-to-back new games against Newcastle. I'd love it. I would absolutely love it if he could score back-to-back games against Newcastle. Would be very, very excited to say the very, very least. And yeah, we'll see what we'll see what happens. John Conway's going for a 3-1 Liverpool win. I'm going 2-0 Liverpool. So we'll see what happens. And do I think it happens in 90 minutes? Yes, I do. Fingers crossed it happens in 90 minutes. Imagine you have Champions League. We see Real Madrid, Barca, PSG, Bayern, Inter, AC Milan traveling to the Vitality. That would be the stuff of dreams for Bournemouth fans. That'd be absolutely the stuff of dreams for them. For a team that almost went out of business in the early 2000s as well, 2009, I seem to remember. If my memory serves me correctly, Craig. I know you can correct me on that, but yeah, Bournemouth have been fantastic. Andoni Iraola is a fantastic manager. I suppose again, Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are still up there. That I tell you what, that battle for fourth, that battle for fifth is going to be very, very exciting, to say the very, very least. And Newcastle are still involved in that as well. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Going to grab myself a bite to eat. Going to grab myself a drink to have before the match starts as well. And yeah, it's going to be a fascinating, fascinating game ahead of us, and hopefully we have a very good game. And yeah, hopefully Liverpool win. But if Newcastle win, then I don't begrudge them at all. I think Newcastle are a fantastic club, to say the very, very least. So yeah, it'd be very, very interesting, to say the very, very least. But yeah, I'm gonna go and grab something to eat, some to drink before the game starts, and yeah, we'll see what happens. It'd be unbelievable, from -17 in League Two in 2008. There you go, 2008. I wasn't far off, to welcome any European team to Team Corp. That would be amazing for you guys. It really, really would as well. Great stream. Have a great game. Thank you very much. I might be live after the game. Might be live after the game with a match reaction. So hopefully that will be the case as well. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Enjoy the game. Thank you very much. Take care, Douglas, and enjoy the game, guys. Gonna go. I'll see you for maybe the match reaction after the game. Fingers crossed for a very good final. And come on, you Reds. You never walk alone. Cheers, Reds.